Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Of course, we're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny, and we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Okay, this is a super quick video. It's just a follow-up to the new cover that I'm making for my Bible that I've had for 25 years. It's the one that I'm planning to give to my granddaughter on her 16th birthday, which is in a couple of months. So I thought I would get going on it right away because I had no idea how long it was going to take. So I want to take it out of the book press. But I wanted to show you what I did is I tore a page, a really big page, out of a rose book that I have to make the cover. So that rose book, grabbing it real quick, is called, what does it say? Rodots? Something like that? I don't know how you say it. Rodosh? Roses by PJ Pitout. I don't know. But I got it at like a thrift store for like $1 or something. Oh my gosh. And it has the most beautiful frameable, but I've used this for so many different things. I made a, you may remember I made a journal out of a yellow rose. I made a journal cover out of that. Okay, so imagine this might stick a little bit. We'll see, because I used rubber cement, but the one thing I like about the rubber cement is it rolls off like little pieces of rubber. So hopefully my Bible is not torn in any way. Let me pull this out, put this on here. Okay, here it is. So there's a page. It's very similar to this one as far as the rose goes. And I'll just tell you what I did. I did not film step by step because this took a lot of messing around with, and I literally prayed through this whole thing because I didn't know exactly what to do, how to do it, and I just prayed that God would speak to me, and so he did. And so here's the result. So I don't know if you can see that what I did was I did Mama Gombi for the cover. And so what I did was I took a similar page like this one. I crumbled it up, laid it out, and then I, what'd I do? Then I took, sorry, I'm grabbing stuff. I took my metallic gold, and what I did was I just put a little bit on, I had a little piece of parchment. I put it on there, and I just rubbed my hand in it because I didn't really have a dauber or anything I wanted to mess up. So I rubbed my hand in it, made sure it was kind of dry, and then after I wrinkled this other one, I went like this to try to get some of the highlights on the different places where it was sticking up. So I don't know if you can see it, but it has some gold highlights on it. Then I took lotion and went over it like you do with Mama Gombi. I usually do hair conditioner. I still kind of prefer that, but I thought I didn't know what it was going to take, and so I thought I had some cocoa butter lotion, so I just did that, and then I scrunched it up again. Then I laid it out and smoothed it. Now this is just flat on some parchment paper and let it dry. I let it dry really well. Then I measured it against this Bible, gave about a ½ inch leeway so that each side would have a ¼ inch. And then I used my trusty brand cereal box and covered the brand cereal box. And I did round the corners, and that made it really nice and easy to go around the corner here. Once I did that, I Mod Podged it, and I added 2 teaspoons of my baby powder. Now you can use cornstarch or whatever you're used to, but I just use baby powder and it works fine. So I put that in with my matte Mod Podge, and then I put it all over and let it dry. And it gives us this nice sealed but really flat, not sticky at all feeling. And then what I did was I stitched around it. After I stitched around, I went in with my vintage photo and do what I do and go around the edges, okay? And I let that dry. Then it was time to adhere it to the Bible. And I got to tell you, that was where there was some prayer going on, because as you may remember, the last few chapters were completely loose. The last few books of the Bible were completely loose. And so on the spine, I put glue, really liberal glue, and then I just went in and put some old cotton, not old, I mean nice, but older, thinner cotton over the spine to try to seal it up. And it's not completely perfect. You can see here. You can see it's not completely perfect, but, and right here, this was such a stink to try to get. I tried everything. I tried this with weight on it. I tried upside down with weight on it. It was just not having it. Now this side did pretty well. Pretty well. Still in the middle there. I even took a couple of my rulers, put them down the middle here, and pushed as it was dry, as it was drying and adhering. This is the best it was going to do, and I'm okay with it. I really don't feel like my granddaughter is going to use this on her day-to-day studies and her go-to-church studies. I think she might use it either as a keepsake or as a reference to look to see, kind of what Grammy's notes were and different things like that. So then once I got the Bible adhered as well as I could to the spine, I then went in and I put another piece of cotton sheeting, you could call it, like cotton sheet, and I adhered it to the Bible and to the cover. And basically that was, just as a reminder, that was my cereal box. So then I did that. And then after all of that dried, now in between is like a day, because I really wanted things to be good. I took another page, 2 pages out of that book. And because I wanted to kind of keep, kind of a view, so to speak, of my Bible originally, I left this part and I just put this over partial, but to give it a nice extension to be able to adhere to the Bible itself. So I did that on both sides. And that will help to protect, hopefully, this old Bible from tearing up anymore. I kept the original little satin bookmark, and I still haven't done anything just yet with the original spine of this Bible. My intent is to make a bookmark out of it, but I need a little break to kind of think through that. And so then my next step, okay, so I'm considering this done. It has a great feel because I use that cereal box, it still has a good bend to it in your hand. And so the next thing I'm going to do, not soon, thankfully her birthday's a couple months away, but I want to customize a box for this to sit in case she just keeps it as a keepsake. Probably just going to use it out of chipboard, or maybe another one of my cereal boxes or something like that. So that's the next plan. If I think of it, if I remember, I will show you the complete thing. But again, that's going to be a couple of months away. But I just wanted to give you an update on this and how it turned out. And I think for the first time ever doing something like this, I think it turned out pretty good. You can still see though that there are places where it just didn't adhere perfectly. But again, I'm all right with it. So anyways, I hope you'll be inspired to try different things yourself and take your time. This has taken me probably a week overall to do. So take your time and think through it and pray through it. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a really great day. Don't forget, we pray blessings over you and we want you to know you're so loved. Bye-bye.